my God.
What?
What?
Take it easy.
This time I was trying to do everything right.
Don't just become excited.
I thought if I stayed away from the city hall, I wouldn't have the bad luck I had again.
You're making me feel guilty.
I'm marrying your brother.
All right, I'm guilty. I confess.
The wedding's in a couple of weeks. You're invited, okay? How come you didn't be like him and be with your mother in Palermo?
She don't like me.
You don't get along with anybody, do you?
What did you do?
What did I do?
You ruined my life.
That's impossible. It was ruined when I got here. You ruined my life.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. You know, you got them bad eyes like a gypsy, and I don't know why I didn't see it yesterday. Bad luck. That's it. Is that all I'm ever going to have? Oh, I should have taken a rock and killed myself years ago. I'm going to marry him. Do you hear me? Last night never happened, and I'm going to marry him, and you and I are going to take this to our coffins.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm in love with you.
Snap out of it.
I can't.
Your favorite role or not?
Oh, one of them, but I think my favorite role is Mask.
Why?
I don't know, because it meant a lot to me somehow. The whole thing meant a lot to me.
Being the mother?
Yeah, and because it was real, and because the story was so great. I mean, Moonstruck was such an easy movie to make. It wasn't even like we were making a movie. You know, it never felt like we were working. So, I mean, it was great. I mean, I loved it. It just was too easy. It's like I feel almost guilty winning the Academy Award for it, because it was just so much fun. It was so simple.
Who directed it?
Norma Jewison.
Oh, that's right, Norma Jewison. You look at this, and we don't have Mask, but we have these two. Does it make you want to act again?
Yeah. I just acted. I mean, I just did a small part in this thing that I directed, and I did a really good job. It's small, but she's really a good character. I felt, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the urge again. Yeah, I really want to do this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah.
You've always had, or have you always had a healthy self-esteem?
No, I don't think ever.
The reverse of that?
Yeah.
You haven't had it?
No.
First, because you, early on and when you were young, until your mother could take care of you, you were put in a home or something?
Yeah, but I mean, yes, of course, that probably was a big problem,
That was a problem.
but I don't know. It's just like I never really excelled at anything. I was horrible in school. You know, I was not that cute, and I didn't really do anything that would lead anyone except my mother to think that I was going to do something with my life someday. My mother kept saying, no, 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 you're special, you're special. And I just kept thinking, oh my God, you know, and I kept thinking, okay, you're right, I am. I know something's going to happen. But it was, you know, I mean, I don't think artists have self-esteem. If they did, they wouldn't be doing this, you know?
They create in order to overcome
Absolutely.
a low self-esteem.
This big hole, and you're just stuffing it full of stuff, you know? You're
begging for attention, begging for somebody to notice me.
Yes, I imagine.
You ever had analysis, been in analysis?
Sure.
Was it helpful?
Yes.
What did you understand? What did you come away with a sense of yourself?
I think it made me a lot gentler on myself. It made me a lot kinder to myself, because I'm very critical, and I have this very critical eye, you know, and no one gets away. I mean, I just see everything that's wrong with things, you know. I'm always thinking about making something better, but if I look at something, I go, oh, yeah, if that was just like that, and you could, you know, it's just the way my eyes work, you know, and I've always been really critical of myself. And
a huge perfectionist.
Yeah.
You'd probably be a pretty good film director then, wouldn't you?
I am a pretty good film director.
You are a pretty good film director.
I am. I did this film, and I was really good at it.
Yeah, and so that may be a place that you want to go.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. I'd like to be really great at it. I'd really love to be great at it.
What's your relationship with David Geffen now? I mean, you two once went out and were lovers, whatever you were.
We're friends.
Now.
Yeah,
You're
we're friends,
now.
yeah.
But I mean, David, have you remained close?
Absolutely.
Because he has enormous, I mean, he has a studio now.
Yeah.
Make a film for
Well,
David.
no, you don't. You never ask your friends about that stuff, you know. You never say. You never ask your friends.
Ask David to ask Stephen.
No,
Or
David
ask
doesn't.
Stephen
Have,
to
David doesn't have to ask
Jeff.
anybody. No, David and I are really close, and I love him. You know, he's really sweet. I go to his house every once in a while. We watch a movie, and
Yeah, I read something somewhere about that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was almost like you would just show up and you two would watch a movie
yeah,
and hang
he
out.
would tell me that my life was in disarray, and I would go, "Yeah, Dave,
Yeah.
okay, fine."
Someone said to me the other day, I was going out to Los Angeles, they said, this is what they said to me. They said, Jeff Berg and David Geffen are the two smartest men in Hollywood. You think that's true? Well, David is certainly one of them.
Well, David is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think David's one of the most intelligent men I ever met.
A genius at what? At spotting talent? At good judgment? What?
He's just, his mind focuses, sees, assimilates, digests, has the answer, and he's just faster and smarter than anyone else, you know?
You
And he has
trust
great...
him with your life more than most people you know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would trust him with my life because I know, you know, I'm not stupid. Well, sometimes I am, but, you know,
Right.
but David is absolutely a genius. Well, that's a stupid thing. I don't really like to call him a genius. I have to take it back, but he really is.
Greg Allman.
Oh, I loved him, and he is a very gentle spirit that just isn't strong enough to deal with fame and fortune, and he should have stayed down home.
Were you the stronger of that relationship?
Yeah. But, I mean, I loved him, so that makes you weak right there, but I was the pillar, you know. I was the strong woman gonna change him and all that.
And what about the relationship with Sonny?
Now or then?
No, then.
No, I was the kid. I was 16 and he was 28, and so he just knew a lot more than I did, so that I got so used to him being right about things that I kind of stopped trying. You know, I just thought, well, you know, what Sonny knows what's happening, I'll just let him do it. And I also got a little bit lazy, too.
And the relationship now?
I don't really talk to him now.
Yeah. Are you amazed? Are you surprised that he's as successful as a politician?
No.
Because he had a political quality?
Well, you know, at one time he got a plank in the Democratic platform and came home and said, oh, I met this guy, McGovern, he's so great. He's so fabulous. I'm not surprised that he's in politics, but I am kind of surprised that he's a Republican.
You thought he'd be a liberal Democrat, maybe?
Well, I didn't think he'd be a liberal anything, but I thought he'd be a Democrat.
Yeah.
He's not liberal.
He's what, conservative or
Yes.
moderate or?
I would say conservative.
Yeah, but he's always been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about this before. Take a look at this is a music video, Walking in
Memphis.
Memphis. Here it is.
They got catfish on the table. They got gospel in the air. Reverend Green, be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. But boy, you got a prayer in Memphis. Now Gabriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see him. They asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my mates. He said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, man, I am tonight. Walking